When you're developing designs, is this something that you kind of do in a vacuum? Do you bounce these ideas off of other people?
You know, in our classes, we do bounce the ideas off of each other. We start out with some sketches, and we do critiques on each other, and we tell each other what could be improved, what we like about it. Oh, those colors look weird, or something like that. So, you know, we are always bouncing ideas off of each other, and then in the design process, while we're actually sewing and working with the fabrics and everything, people do, you know, come up to you, oh, I like that, or that looks a little bit funny, you might want to change it. So we are always trying to help each other out.
Has this been the sort of thing where you look at what you've taken in school and what you've learned here, and has that helped define what you do? Has it given you more tools? I mean, I get the feeling that you already had sort of a creative sense, an artistic sense within you. What has the educational part meant to that?
You know, I did start out in fashion classes in high school, but they weren't so much designing your own stuff. It was more like buying patterns and just making the clothes. It was more a sewing class. But now in the program, we do develop ourselves as designers and as artists, and we find our own style. So, you know, the education part of that really helps develop you as a designer, and it's really great. Plus, you learn a lot more sewing skills and a lot more tricks, which is just amazing. You know, I learned about 5 new ones just yesterday, so.
For people who aren't sitting where you're sitting, what kind of a whirlwind has this been for you?
It's just been absolutely crazy. You know, everyone's been so supportive. The day that I found out that I had won, and Susie called me herself and told me, I called my mom, and my mom's been keeping a file of all the news stories and everything, and my family is just ecstatic, and I'm really excited about it, and it's just a great honor for her to be wearing something I designed on the red carpet.
And you said your mom Googles you like every 5 minutes. She's going and searching for your name again, is that right?
Yeah, my family must just sit on the computer all the time because I'm just getting email after email. Oh, here's this new article, here's this new article, all day. So I swear that's what they do.
Well, and I talked to you just a couple of days after the announcement happened, and when I talked to you on the phone before we met, I was trying to ask you questions about what was happening, what did the dress look like, and you almost didn't say anything. I mean, there was such a media blackout on you that you weren't allowed to release. You could be in the CIA, folks at home. If anybody's looking for a clandestine agent, Jillian Granz would be terrific, because you didn't release any information, and you couldn't, could you?
Right. The news release did get pushed back a little bit. I did find out on a Thursday night. It was originally supposed to be on a Friday, and then it got pushed back about another week after that. So I did have to keep quiet about my win for a while. Also, when people ask me about the dress, I really can't tell them what it looks like either. So,
is that hard? I mean, was that, you know, leading into the events, was that something that you wanted to be able to say, look at this, look what I did, this was so cool, and you just have to sit there and go, oh, well, you have to wait and see?
Yeah, exactly. Well, when I found out that I had won, I just wanted to go and shout it out and tell everybody, and I had to wait for that. And then when I could finally tell people that I won, oh, what's the dress look like? And I would have loved to tell them so that, you know, when I described it to them, they could have seen her on the red carpet and believed that I had actually won. I'm just afraid that people are going to see it and be like, you didn't design that, so.
I suppose one of the things I should ask you about is, what program are you actually in? I know you're in the design program, is that correct?
Yeah.
How does this actually fit into the university?
It's the apparel and textile design program. It's in the College of Arts and Letters, where it just got moved into the art school. So we're becoming more towards the art side than the science side of textiles.
And people don't usually think about Michigan State University as an arts college, but in my experience here, I mean, the College of Arts and Letters is doing some amazing things. And for people who want more information, there's a lot of information on our website and also at MSU.edu at that website about the College of Arts and Letters. But a lot of creative things that you don't necessarily think about when you think about a great big school like this.
Oh yeah, definitely. And especially even since I've been here, the program's been developing more and more, and it's just been getting bigger and bigger. And, you know, us doing these public contests and everything, and us getting more recognition for what we do. It's really great.
And we'll be back after this.